Do you have a small business and you're trying to figure out how to better utilize your time and energy? Well, then incorporate AI. This is the third video in a series of videos we've been using to get started with AI. Even if all you have right now for online is Facebook or Instagram or one of those, and you're really uncomfortable online or with technology, part one will help you get started. Part two will show you how to use it with your infrastructure you have now, which is maybe Facebook or Instagram. And this part is going to show you how to go past that. Are you ready? Let's get started. Hi, I am Janet with Future Ready Consulting. I have helped build large organizations, and now we have our own small business that we started a little over a year ago, but we like to build things and we know how to build things. And AI is an everyday part of that building of things because an employee is an expensive investment and you have to onboard them and train them and all of the things, right? Well, AI can be your next helper employee for $20 a month if you upgrade ChatGPT, or if you use the free version, you can get a lot out of that as well. So ChatGPT or Gemini or one of those can be a great friend to your small business. In part one, we talked about how to get started. In part two, we talked about how to use it with your current infrastructure of Facebook or Instagram or something like that. And now we're going to show you how to go beyond those things using AI. All right, so let's get started. First of all, create a Google Business Profile. Google Business Profile will help drive people to your brick and mortar or your online business. It can complement any of your other online presence, and AI can assist you in maintaining and optimizing your profile for better local visibility. I know when I visit rural America or I am traveling and I'm going through an awesome little town, I want to know where the restaurants are. I want to know where the ice cream is, and I want to know where the bakery is. But besides that, I also want to pick up gifts for friends and family on my way through. How do I do that? I search on Google, the #1 search engine in the world, or I look on my maps to see what's near me as I drive by. You want to be on that list. You want to be on Google Business Profile so they can find you. Maybe you've started to do that and you're overwhelmed with all the questions it's asking you. Understandable. We have a video on how to set up your Google Business Profile, so check that out. It's probably in the description below. You can go to that and see how to set that up and to claim your Google Business Profile. But if you have trouble writing descriptions for that, which a lot of people do, you can use ChatGPT, Gemini, or now Google incorporates AI into their system, and it will help you write the description so that you get a lot of traffic to your brick and mortar or your online store. So that's task number one, set up your Google Business Profile, but use AI to make it easier. It'll help you find keywords and all those things. All right. How else could you leverage AI now beyond Facebook? You can create a website. Well, Google Business Profile is a great start, but after you run that for 3 to 6 months, you should probably get a website. You can go out there and check out all the different website vendors that do drag and drop, and you can probably do it yourself if you understand some website principles or use AI. AI can kind of coach you along in what to put on your website. We like to use HIGHLEVEL to create and host our website. That's what we use with all of our customers, and we use ourselves, and we use AI to create that copy. So you have to, of course, teach the AI about your business and ask it to use keywords to help create copy that sounds like you and that you can use on your website. But it will help you create a professional online presence with minimal technical skills. And that provides a hub for customer interaction and information for your business. So if you can't afford a website designer, they earn their money. The AI created websites are generally not as nice as the professionally prepared websites, but if you don't have several $1,000s laying around, then go ahead and utilize AI to create your website copy. How else can you leverage AI now? Use it to figure out some innovative offers and promotions. You can design and deliver personalized offers and promotions using AI. It will enable greater customer engagement and conversion rates. So if you're not sure how to leverage AI in your business, think about telling it about your products and figuring out offers you can make, packages you can make, upsells you can create, special offers you can create, and it'll help brainstorm with you. Nothing is set in stone. It's just brainstorming to give you better ideas. Let me give you a great example of this. I had a colleague who has a business selling crystals. She did great work and sold lots of crystals locally. People bought the crystals and loved to hang them in their car or keep them on their person. And she sold a lot of crystals. But what she realized is once you buy a crystal and hang it in your car, then you're done. So the lifetime value of her customers was not that high. What did she do? She created scent holders. You put the crystal in the scent holder or hang it alongside the scent holder, and then the scent holder holds a liquid that is that provides a pleasant scent in your vehicle. And then when that scent runs out, you go back to her to buy more scent. Brilliant, really smart. Now the lifetime value of her customers is much, much higher. Those are the types of ideas that you may be struggling to come up with, but chatting with AI, it might give you an idea for how you can leverage that for your small business. All right, we've talked a lot about this AI and things you can do. So what we want to do now is we're going to take a look at ChatGPT. ChatGPT has some pre-made, what's called GPTs that people have created or fed information to that can now support specific things that you want to do with your business. So let's take a look at GPTs and how you can create a GPT just for your business. Here we have GPTs. You go to the up here to the upper left-hand corner to hit Explore GPTs. These are GPTs that people have made that you can use. I think some are paid, some are free. I just use this one, Whimsical Diagrams, to help diagram a system for me. Here's a resume writer, a code tutor, a small business AI consultant. All right, here we go. Small business AI consultant. Let's get started. Explain how to use this chatbot. So again, if you're not sure how to use it, just have it explain to you itself how to use it. So let's go ahead and put that in here. So it is now put this specific GPT into play. You'll see, you can't see it. Up here in the corner, it says Small Business AI Consultant. So you have to watch what GPT you're talking to. So what do we want to put in here? Let's put in here, suggest products for me to complete. So if it wants you to answer this question, is your business new or established? So let's say it is established, brick and mortar. I think I spelled mortar wrong. That's good. I did. So here's some ideas. We could do local SEO and online presence optimization. Tells you what to do next. We could do a customer loyalty program. We could do an in-store event. So these are all ideas that you could do in your business to increase your revenue or your traffic. What do you need the most? What problem are you wanting to solve? That's what you can figure out and choose one of these. All right, let's do number 7. So I'm going to say, let's do number 7. Give me steps for the next 2 weeks. So if sometimes you get lost in all the things you have to do. All right, it says great choice for doing this. So week 1, days 1 and 2, day 3 and 4, day 5 and 6. So you can either do these, right? You can accomplish these, or you can give these steps to an employee and say, I want you to do these steps each day when you work until you're done, and give me your progress for each one, which would be really cool. So it tells you what you're going to do, and it tells you your task, and then it says go. Now it asks you another question. How comfortable are you with using tools like Canva or Buffer? I like Canva and I'm okay with it. All right. And it keeps going. And it tells you how you can use Canva to accomplish the previous tasks. So if you're finding yourself stuck in your business and not sure what to do next to grow your business, you can use a GPT like the Small Business AI Consultant, and you're paying nothing for it. You would pay a consultant like myself or somebody else in my business area over $100 an hour to coach you in small business. So I'm, AIing myself out of this part of my business, but really not. So you can use this to do these steps. And here we have another question. Do you need help with planning your social media content? That's supposed to be content or contest. Or would you like to focus on more content creation tips? So you can continue through this. This thing is going to step you through a plan to really improve your social media game. But there were lots of other problems it was willing to solve for you as well. All right, that is mind-blowing, isn't it? So that was a GPT we explored. If you pay the $20 a month for the higher version, that's the free version I was using to get a free business AI coach or free consultant. But if you want to pay the extra $20, you can create your own GPTs. What does that mean? You create an AI that does exactly what you want. So what you would do is train it about your business. You would give it the website, you would give it your business plan. If you have one, you would provide any kind of content, social media channels, anything that you've created around your business, and you would put it in there. You would tell it who your persona is. And if you're not sure how to do that, you could ask it to help you create your persona. That's the ideal customer you expect to come into your business or to use your online business. So you could put that information in there. You can put what kind of voice and tone you like to use. You can put your brand colors in there. So once you train that GPT, now any questions you ask it will be specific to your business, and you don't have to repeat all of that. It'll take documents, it'll take websites, and you're training it to be your personal consultant, partner, employee. And it literally does do a lot of work for you for $20 a month. And you save time so you can focus on the bigger picture, the things you need to focus on. It helps you grow faster. It can also create project plans like we just saw that you can hand to physical workers and say, I want you to focus on this and working on this. Maybe you brainstormed a design for your next windows. Instead of having that person have to come up, maybe it's a teenager and you're like, I don't want them to design my windows. Give them the plan and let them then go from there. There's so many possibilities with AI to help you become more efficient and focus on the bigger items that help your business grow more substantially, grow faster. If you missed the first two, you can go back over here and watch the first two videos of this series. We appreciate you sticking with us. Please subscribe so you can get more great content for your business. And remember, without impact, none of this matters. I'm Janet, and I will see you in the next video.